Hello guys, welcome back to Don Amott's. This morning I've got this gorgeous Bailey Adamo 694. What a nice looking thing. So as you probably know, just under 7 metres, or 6.9, just under 7 metres. Sleeps 4 people, can travel 4 people as well. These have the ability to have, they have a drop down bed, sorry, rather than the ability. But what I was going to say is where your sofas lie underneath it, they then create a double bed as well. So I've always looked at these as they're a really good 2-person van with the ability, when you have 2 other people with you, you can create another double bed and you have 2 extra travelling seats as well. But for 2 people, what a lovely van. Let's take a bit of a ganders round, give you a bit more info, and yeah, then hopefully try and get you down here to buy one. So they're based on a Ford Transit. So it's the 2-litre diesel. This is the higher brake horsepower. It's the 170 brake horsepower. And it's also matted to the automatic gearbox, which is a 6-speed gearbox. Really nice gearbox, really nice drive. Being a Ford, really good usability as well. So coming further down, I won't bore you too much with the intricacies because you'll probably know, and we'll go through those a lot more in detail when you come down to us. But Truma heating exhaust, so Truma heating inside, blown air heating system, really good, really quick. Gas locker. Fit 2 6 kg bottles in there, so plenty of gas for a long period of time. Garage door, I think I've just unlocked these. Sorry. Oh, I'm making a pig's ear with this. Sorry. Wendy purposely unlocked all these before the video as well, and I've just made a pig's ear of it. I think the beauty of these, so the Adamo range have a number in the range, all ranging in sizes. This is the second one up, so they start at a 6 metre, go to a 7 metre. Your main difference between those two is the bathroom layout, but more importantly is this huge garage. That's basically where your extra metre is added on. You'll see on the other side you've got I'd say a bigger door, albeit it's shorter, it's wider, especially for people who have push bikes or so electric bikes where you don't want to be leaving them on the back because they've got big hefty batteries or they're really expensive. Chuck them in there. You have tie down points in there as well. Yep. To me, that's where the money is. Yep. All right, coming round, as we just said, bike rack points, and then you have your reversing camera just below the high level brake light as well. Follow me round. So as I said, it's a wider door, shorter but wider. This side you have 2 power outputs. You have a 12 volt, and you also have your normal 3-pin as well if you're hooked up to your electrics. Tie down points, and that's the same bit further on as well. You do have access, I don't think I can do it from here, no, but to the inside as well, so you can use it as a bit of wet storage, and you have a bit of cubby space and access to your water tank under there as well. Really easy vans, the Baileys, really simple. Coming around, toilet, won't waste your time with that. Water input, fridge vents, and then probably one of the most important bits, your power. All right, so if you follow me through. Okay, so on the door initially we do have a fly blind, and we also have a blackout blind as well. If Wendy wants to go first. So inside you can probably feel the space straight away. It's a really good size. Now at the front, so at the cab initially, they are both captain's chairs, so they do both turn round, so you can have it a lovely big lounging dining area. In the centre you've got climate control with your air conditioning built in and with USB connections, thank you Wendy. And then you have cruise control on your steering wheel, lane assist, automatic headlights on these as well. They come really well spec'd. It's pretty much everything you expect in a normal car, so you're not going to go without from what you're used to. Obviously just put it into a motorhome. The reversing camera comes up on your, basically where your rear view mirror normally is as well. Yeah. And then when you're driving normally, it also works as a dash cam, so it's forward facing as if you want it to as well. You have blinds on both the side windows, and the main one you can probably just see at the end of the dashboard where it comes up on the windscreen as well. Second to that, you have these curtains that wrap around just on the back of this lovely felt surround. Couldn't think of the technical term then. Lovely big skylight at the front.
Yeah.
That opens as well, and that, again, that's got a fly blind and a blackout blind. All your windows further back that we look at will all have, he says, a blackout blind and a fly blind. Fly blind if it opens. If it doesn't, obviously you don't need one. So your table, now this is electronic. The button back here will bring it down and bring it up. I won't bother you showing how far it goes because I think you get the idea very well. Second to that, this can also move around. So there's a lever just under here. If I pull that, you can spin it and you can have it quite a few different ways. But most importantly, it then means you can double it up. So if there are 4 people, you can then shift that table a bit back and then you've got a lovely big eating area.
Yeah.
Talking about 4 people, now at the moment you'll probably be looking at it going, well James, where are the other 2 travelling seats? This is where I really like the Baileys compared to like your Voyagers and things like that, because traditionally you'd have your extra 2 seats here and it gives you a bit of an enclosed space in this area. Bailey have got rid of that, so instead underneath here you have another travelling seat.
Yep.
Again, I'm not going to do it now just because we try and compact these videos. But that seat then flicks up and is a forward-facing seat. Full 3-point seatbelt harness. So just like any normal travelling seat would be. And that's mirrored on this side as well.
Yeah.
So again, if it's only one other passenger, only put one up. Vice versa. So you've always got extra space for people to be sat. So, extra work surface. That can obviously be folded down if you want it to be. Truma heating point. You've got a couple of extra power sockets. And light switches as well. All of this up here is cupboard space with shelves. Lovely big spaces. And you've got another power output up there as well. Lovely large sink. And then brilliant hobs. 3 brilliant hobs with a hot plate as well.
Yeah.
Just bear in mind the hot plate you can obviously only use when you're plugged into your Lecky. Under here we've then got, he says, drawers, probably cutlery I'd probably use it for.
Yeah.
And then extra cupboard space as well. That is a blanking cupboard, so there's nothing behind that, because if you imagine that's where your gas bottles from the outside are as well. Now you've got a separate oven and a separate grill. I much prefer this rather than a combi, personal preference, but especially if you are doing more cooking inside because the weather's a bit naff, perfect.
Yeah.
And then underneath, just a bit more space. Pots, pans, anything like that really.
Yeah.
So coming to your main bit where all the beer and the wine's going to be kept. Lovely large fridge freezer. Drop down at the top as well.
Yeah.
I again prefer these big skinnier designs because I just think you can get a lot more in them. A lot better for the space. TV. Now this, he says, I always forget how to do these. I'm going to forget, so I'm probably going to make a hash of it. But this then slides out. So it's telescopic, probably comes out to about here. Again, for if you're in bed or if you're down here, makes a lot more sense. Now, if me and Wendy swap places, I'm just going to show you how the bed operates and how it works. I'm not going to bring it all the way down, but I'll show you really, really quick. Now, you have 2, well, you can stop it wherever you like, but you have 2 positions on this bed. A, where it is now, which then gives the ability to create another double bed underneath. And then you have 2 anchor points here for a ladder that comes down. Or, if I dropped the table a little bit lower and just drop this sideboard down, it can be as low as the cushion of the seat just here.
Yep.
So you can literally put your bum on, swing your legs round, and you're straight in. I don't know if you can tell how large this bed is from here, but it's massive. Really wide, really long. If you're 6 foot, you won't have a problem. It's probably one of the biggest beds you can get in any motorhome, but it's not 8 metres, the length of it, so it's brilliant. Anyway, let's pop that back up. There is just a little control panel back up here that I'm using, an up and a down button. It's really, really simple. But it also means, gone are the days where you used to come in from the pub or outside and then you used to have to make your bed up. Get all your bedding out, make your bed up, in the morning, put it away. You don't. Leave your bed made up. Leave your duvet on there. Leave your sheets on there. So that's all you have to do every evening. It's a no-brainer to me. Welcome back, guys. Sorry about the little hiccup that we just had. We ran out of memory on the video. Anyway, I think we've done the majority of the rest of the van. So what's left is now just a shower room and toilet. So sliding door on these all the way across. Now if we swap places, thank you, Wendy. It's a massive area. So for not a really big van, you have a lovely large area. Toilet, basin, cupboard space, and then separate shower. And to be fair, just as a shower room itself, it's a perfect changing area because you have a lot of room. You can easily, get changed in there comfortably. Thank you, Wendy. So if you remember from the other half of the video, I was saying there's access to the outside, to the garage space. Well, that's what that is just there. And then just above Wendy, you then have, that's it, a massive area again. So if you imagine that's above your garage, so it's pretty much the same depth as your garage, but with your height as well. Perfect for clothes, as a wardrobe, whatever really. But it's massive. I don't think you're going to struggle wanting extra stuff. And then just behind Wendy, we have an extra, so toiletries. Yep. And then you have another little one.
So much storage.
Yeah, it is. It's a lovely big space. You don't expect it from being back here when opening that to be so deep, and then extra to have the wardrobe space behind it as well, and the shelf space. It's ginormous. I think that sums up the video really. We've covered most bases. Obviously, if you want any other information, I'm James. Give me a bell. Pop down, have a look at it, ask us questions. Feel free. We'll always try and help and do what we can for you. So yeah. Give me a call and we'll see how we can help. Thank you.